guys, so I just got done filming a makeup tutorial. I'm getting ready to go to work, so it was just something simple. It is actually what I am wearing right now. So if this is something you want to see, keep watching. Give this video a good thumbs up. Comment below on what makeup tutorial you want me to do next. I can do a couple of fall looks coming up maybe, so just let me know. Anyways, let's get to it. Hey guys, so let's just go ahead and jump into it. So right here I'm using the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. This one is in light, or not light, medium. So you just get the medium shade, and I use it to conceal all the veins and the redness that are on my eyelids. It also acts like a eyelid primer, so it keeps my eyeshadow on a little bit longer. I do have very oily skin, combination to oily skin, and my eyelids get very, very oily. Next, I'm going in with the LA Nude palette. I am taking the light brown shade that you see right there, and I'm just going to blend that into my crease, a little bit on the outside too. I'm trying to stay away from the very, very inside of it, because that's where I want to put my lid color at. So you're just going to blend that out. You see I do it a couple of times just till it's a nice color and evenly blended. Next, I'm going in with the Urban Decay, one of their palettes. I do not remember what it is. I will have all the makeup that I'm using in the order down below in the description box. I am going in with Baked Cowboy. That's going to be my main color that I'm putting on my eyelid. I like it. It's a really pretty gold color, but it's not like too gold or in your face or anything like that. I was getting ready for work, so I like to just keep it basic. So after you get that done, I did go back in and blend it. I didn't show it. I just took that fluffy brush and I just went ahead and blended it a little bit more. I am going to take an e.l.f. angled brush and just spray it with that NYX spray. I'm using the Maybelline gel eyeliner in Blackest Black. I spray it just because mine is a little bit dried out, and I just like to spray it to get it wet a little bit, and so then it glides on a little bit easier. As you can see here in a minute, I mess up really bad, and I almost always mess up, so don't feel like you can't fix it. You most definitely can, and I'll show you a way, or how I do it every single time here in a second. Practice makes perfect. The more you practice it, the more it's gonna be easier. Obviously, I haven't done my makeup in quite a while. I used to do it every single day, and now I maybe do it maybe once every 2 weeks. So if I get up early enough, I'll do it. This isn't an everyday thing, but when I do it, this is the makeup look I go for. So I'm just taking a wipe. It's a makeup remover wipe, and as you can see here, I'm just going in and wiping off the excess, and I'm also just kind of cleaning it up a little bit. You'll see in a second I do go back in and I kind of fix it, and then I'm good. That's usually how it goes. I go in, wipe it off, fix it, and then I'm good. I always do my eyes first, just in case I get any fallout. So next up, I'm going to start working on my face. That was the Loreal Lumi. I believe it's the bronzing, whatever it is. As you can see, it's gold. My skin tone is very warm, so I don't like the icy highlights or anything like that. I just put it where I would normally put contour or bronze a little bit at, and it just helps with, I think, I just like the way it looks with my foundation. The foundation that I'm using is also the L'Oreal Lumi Cushion Foundation. I believe I am W5. Again, this will all be in the description box. But I use the e.l.f. round brush, and I just pat it in there. and then I just, as you can see, buff it into my skin. I do a lot of patting motions, and then I do some circular motions. I try not to do any swiping motions because it tends to wipe the makeup off. So I try to buff it into the skin a lot more versus swiping. So here in a second, we're going to move on to highlighting. So you want to highlight pretty much the middle of your face. That's just where natural light usually hits at. So I'm going in with the Maybelline Age Rewind concealer, and this one's actually in light. I am taking a Real Techniques beauty blender. You do wet it underneath the sink in some water. I squeeze it about 10 times, and then I wring it out, or I squeeze it one really good time with a paper towel around it, and to get like all the water out of it. For the most part, it just makes, it's like a sponge, and so it just helps pick up any of the excess that you have left over underneath your eye or wherever it's at. Next, I'm going in with some powder. Again, I am very oily. To the girls out there that are very oily, definitely get a setting powder. This one's a translucent one. It was really cheap. It's really good just to set my foundation, keep it in place for pretty much all day. I am very oily, and not just that, I sweat like a man. So, as you see here, I'm also going to set my under eye concealer. On top of it, I am using an e.l.f. product. It's just the banana, I think is what it's called, or so. Again, it'll be in the description box. But it's just a yellow tone to it, so it kind of helps bring forth the brightness under your eyes, which is what you want. This brand I just found at Ulta recently, and it's called Revolution, and it's all really pretty cheap, and these blushes are amazing, as you can see. I'm going in with some of the pretty coral colors. I'm really pretty tan and dark, so I like the coral colors. I try to stay away from the darker or brighter pinky colors. Coral is really pretty. This brand I really do enjoy. I think I got a highlighting palette from them also. I don't think I used it in this video though. So now I'm going in with the e.l.f. Contour palette, or bronzer palette, I believe, and I think it was medium or dark. And I'm just taking the darkest shade right now, and I'm contouring my cheekbones, the tops of my forehead, and then I kind of go underneath my chin a little bit too. Sometimes, I don't know, I just feel like it balances it out a little bit better. I am using a smaller brush to do this. You'll see here I go in with this bigger brush, and I actually pick up a lighter shade, and I use it to just bronze over those places, just kind of make it smooth, blend it out. I do take it down my neck just because I can never find the right shade for some reason. My neck is, or my face is always lighter than my neck. Next, I'm going in with the Anastasia Brow Wiz. It's the brow definer, so it's the thicker one. It's not the thinner one. I think that's what it's called. Oh, Lord. But I'm just filling in my eyebrows here. If anybody personally knows me, everybody knows my eyebrows have come a very long way. They used to be so small, and I've been trying to grow them out for the past, I don't know, like 5 or 6 years. And this is what I have to work with. I feel like my eyebrows are very hard to fill in, because I do my sister's eyebrows every once in a while. And for some reason, they seem easy, but mine, they just don't ever really seem to want to do what I want them to. So mine are probably not the best ones to watch for a eyebrow tutorial. But if you guys want one, I don't care to go through. Maybe I can do it on one of my sisters who have better eyebrows, so then I can show you how I do it. After I get done filling in my brows, I do set it with a brow gel. I am going in with the Maybelline Great Lash, I think is what it's called. And I just use it to set my eyebrows because they be looking crazy. Next, I am going in with my highlighter. Yes. This is Becca Opal. I just got a small sample because I didn't know if I would like it with my skin tone. And of course, I freaking love it. It looks amazing. I love how it looks on the skin. It's not by any means overdoing it. It just gives you a really soft glisten. Then I'm going back into another palette, and I'm just taking a like shimmery nude shade, and I'm just gonna highlight the underneath of my eyebrows. I also go in and highlight the inner corner of my eyes. I really like how that looks. I really think it opens up my eyes and makes me look more awake, especially for these I'm trying to go to work. It doesn't look good. Now I'm just going to go in with the lash curler and do some weird funky things with my eyes while I'm doing that. When I get done curling my eyelashes, I do use 2 different mascaras, and I go in and do about 2 coats on the top and then 1 coat on the bottom. Other than that, that wraps up this video. If you like it, definitely give it a thumbs up. Leave some comments below of some makeup looks you would like to do. I'd love to kind of dig through my old makeup stash and see what I can work with and do. Other than that, I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.